biased. I don't know. Are they gonna do a showcase? What are y'all thoughts on this?
Yeah, I think they are gonna do the showcase. That's when they're gonna show her on the stage and look like somebody gonna try to pow pow.
Mm-hmm.
So no, when I seen this is the question I have, or
Okay.
my first thoughts when I first saw the pictures today. I said, okay, first I thought when I thought sort of when I saw Charles and Lucille, I said, oh, they might be at the hospital for Nicole's,
Mm-hmm. That's what I
And then
thought
but then
too.
when I seen Brian and the girlfriend, I said, oh, maybe something happened with the baby, maybe because she having the surgery. The little girl
Mm-hmm.
E or whatever her name is, she having the surgery. I hope that my first thought was, I hope that baby don't pass away. Cause Brian
Mm.
really gonna go over the deep end if that baby gone. You know what I'm saying?
Let
He
me
really
write
gonna go
this
over the
one
deep end.
down. So you saying the baby might pass?
I'm just saying, I was just,
Well,
how
you
you first
mentioned it. Look,
when you
we
see
have to put it
something,
down in the
I
book.
didn't read no synopsis, nothing. I just saw the pictures that was put out, and the first thought I said, oh man, they all at the hospital. Something happened, maybe, well, I know the baby he had the money to pay for the surgery. So we
Mm-hmm.
know that. But I said, I wonder if they're gonna kill the baby all. Like the baby died during the midst of the surgery.
Oh Lord,
I don't
got
even
me
really know
clutching
what's
my
the and what
pearls over here.
and y'all, what's really the issue with the baby? Did she was choking and coughing all the time? What did she got? Like a
She had a
heart
birth
Well, she,
problem?
defect.
yeah,
It's
she
What
some
she
has
type
some
had?
of
type of birth.
defect you mentioned.
Oh, okay, okay.
Mm-hmm.
But my first thought, not till I could be dead ass wrong. It might not be any of that. I'm just saying my first thought was, oh, the baby. I wonder if they're gonna write in the baby's gone and something happened during surgery because he gonna lose his mind after that. He
Mm-hmm.
lost his mama, that he had to unalive the Kato, his girl, last time. And so and that might not even be the case. I'm just throwing it out there. So
Okay,
what
so I'm
y'all
gonna
think?
read the synopsis. Oh, does anybody else want to add to this photo? Like their thoughts and predictions, Tamika?
I agree with Inga. We
Okay.
got to bring drama. It got to be a reason for B Mickey to still get back out here in the streets.
Right, that's what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying. That's what I was saying. Got it, because otherwise, okay, she had the surgery. Then what? Like I don't mean no harm. I'm not investing into the little girl. So I'm like Tamika. I don't give a damn. You know what I'm saying? So it
Mm-hmm.
got to be something to bring some drama. So I mean, what
Right.
you think, pretty girl? Am
I'm
I
thinking more
tripping?
towards B Mickey gonna be out of here, not the baby. I mean they both
Mm,
probably will
I
go,
definitely seen
but
that
I'm
too.
thinking
me too.
him
I
before
can
the
see that.
baby.
I can see that. I can see that. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
Yeah,
here's
I
the
can see that.
synopsis, y'all. Meech and Terry prepare for the Stumping Ground launch party. Meech has a new love interest, and B. Mickey takes a major step in his relationship back in Detroit. The Flannery family gets surprising news. Y'all know what that is. Meech considers
Mm-hmm.
partners in St. Louis. So
Mm-hmm.
basically, we're predicting what's going on. We were saying, I know me and Tamika talked about he might cut off Jay Pusher.
Yeah.
So that's basically gonna happen. Do y'all think it's gonna be a bad fallout?
Mm.
With Meech, I don't know. I feel like Meech's hand's gonna be for him. Meech is forgiving on some level for a lot of people. So I feel like
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why I call him for Loco. He's gonna have to break the bad news possibly. I don't know. I could possibly see I keep saying for Loco. Sorry, Loco and Terry, conspiring behind Meech's back and taking I don't want to say J Mo because that's the real person. Jay Dilla, I think, right? Is it Jay Dilla? Jay Pusha, sorry.
Mm-hmm.
I could see them trying to take him out, behind his back or something. Like I could see to where he's out of here without Meech knowing, but if Meech do gotta do it, I don't know, because you know how I feel like they real careful about
Putting him
still
in
with the
position.
brothers, like specifically like being behind people's off
Mm-hmm.
feet.
I think they gonna have Loco and them do it if they do take him out.
Yeah.
I'm talking about Jay Pusher.
Yeah, or he gonna link up with somebody else.
Mm-hmm.
So he gambling again. Is he winning
He's
money?
addicted. Yeah, he's addicted to it.
Yeah.
Mm. I think he like, I told you he was a snake. That's what it looked like he's saying to me there. Right?
Yeah. Something.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, I mean, he is a snake.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I thought that was a snake on the wall in the background and on the
That's why I said it. Look,
Right. It's a snake
all-
on the wall. He done got bit by a snake in Mexico. Like all of the signs
a
are
lot
there.
of symbolism is in this, right?
Yeah.
You see it?
Mm-hmm.
And you know Meech don't like to be wrong.
No.
So it looked like he coming there with hat in hand, so to say.
Mhm.
And he like, I told you he was a snake.
Yeah. Because he pride himself on being 2, 3, 4 steps ahead of everybody. So it
Mhm.
feels
Right,
that he got, backstabbed and was warned about it, he's gonna be in his low feelings.
Exactly.
And because he's not listening to his brother, but
Mhm.
maybe if Loco tells him, he'll believe it.
Unk.
Yeah, Mm-hmm.
If it would be interesting if Terry introduced Jay Pusher to Isaac Roberts for trying to backdoor Loco. I could see Terry doing that, but that's all the way back in Detroit, so that's why I don't think it would happen.
Yeah, I don't think that would happen. No,
Who could tell Meech that Markeisha was talking to Vincent Boone? Could she already did?
Well, he told Terry. We don't know if he told Meech, but he told Terry.
Hold on, y'all.
Yeah. Because it seems like Hoop is more so.
Yeah, Hoop
Terry.
is on Terry. Yeah, he looks up. Yeah,
Even though he
I don't-
likes Meech, but I feel like he's trying to stay in those boundaries, not
yeah.
cross.
Everybody loves Meech, but he works for Terry, so
Yeah.
he's not gonna-
He don't want to mess up his bread and butter.
Mm-mm.
Moochie, you on mute.
Oh, I thought she told her she was on hold.
Yeah, hold on. I'll be back. I'll
my
just
bad.
talk about this. Okay, I'll be right back.
Okay, so this in the studio.
Yeah.
Say who? Oh, that was a disc jockey, right? Yeah, on the
Yeah, I think
trailer.
they're gonna be arguing about wanting the song to be played on the radio.
Yeah, right. And then he said you need to go deal with
Mhm.
was it Trail Combs?
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. It looked like they're doing what Lulu was doing, low key.
Right.
Yeah.
I've been calling that guy Trail Combs.
Yeah. I mean, he got more, weight in the city. So,
Yes, Dad.
Yeah.
Mhm.
so it's, they kind of newcomers in the game. But
Mhm.
how y'all think they're going to resolve this issue? Just throwing money at him, or he going to have to get gone? Like, how they going to silence him? Because he don't
Yeah,
seem
they're
like
gonna
that's
have
gonna
to
be
pay
quiet.
her.
Pay him,
her.
yeah, some payola. It's gonna have to be some
Yeah.
payola going on. Yeah.
Mhm.
Mhm.
But this
Or
guy seemed like such a doodle bird. I was about to say something else, but
Yeah.
even if they pay him, I feel like he ain't gonna stop.
yeah, that's what I was thinking with the artist. She might not even make it to the point where they have to really come up to a final
Mhm.
agreement,
Mhm.
because she on that booger sugar kind of heavy.
Right.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
So she may be out of here,
That cocoa powder.
Mhm.
Yeah.
He may lace it. She may find crack. She, it may be a whole,
No, not the crack. Lord, she was going down to the crack.
We trauma based over here. These TV shows is always crack.
The crack, and then she it's gonna be the meth, and it's gonna be the opioids, and she's gonna be on everything. Oh Lord.
Oh gosh. But yeah, they always find a solution. Who know disc jockeying will be so dramatic. But that is
But no,
back
payola
in the
was
day.
a real thing. Yeah. And actually, I
Mhm.
still think, even though it's supposed to be against the law, y'all, but I still think payola goes on.
Oh
I
yeah.
just think they just do it in a different
Oh
way,
yeah.
or they found some other little
Mhm.
slick way. But I still think it goes on, even though it's supposed to be a federal offense if you get caught and you know. But it was a common practice
Yeah.
going long before we was even thought of. They've been doing
Yeah.
this.
Yeah.
So
Mm.
because Barry Gordy used to do it with Motown to get, because I seen the thing about it. He used to be paying people to get all them songs on the radio. That's how people became big hits, you know, big song stars. So
I didn't know that
it's
about
been
them.
going on. But I think that's what they're gonna do. They're not gonna unalive nobody, you know. You know, these two really don't be unaliving people like
That's
that.
what,
That's what
yeah,
I'm
that's what we were
saying.
saying.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
at
This
the
ain't
end of
like
the day, Meech is
power. They
always gonna try to
everybody.
be. I'm sorry. Yeah, Meech is always gonna try to be a diplomat. He always gonna try to see if he could work it out another way. But and if somebody is gonna do it, it ain't gonna be him. He ain't gonna be hands on. He ain't gonna be,
Exactly.
no.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Are they going to bring up like a Blue Da Vinci ish character, or are they just going to kind of leave it with this chick? Like, are we going to have some version of a Blue Da Vinci?
I mean, how many more seasons we got? Is this
That's what
it,
I'm
That's what
or
I'm
saying.
saying.
we
I
ain't
don't
got that many more?
know.
You know, a whole bunch of episodes
Mm-mm.
on.
Yeah, because we in what 95, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think so.
95.
He was what, early 2000s, maybe?
Right.
I
Yeah.
don't know. We going that far in the
Yeah.
That's what
2000s.
we was
Yeah.
talking about the last time. Like, how far are they gonna take it? Because I was even saying, are they gonna have a time jump? Like, is this really the
It
last
got to be a
season,
time jump
Yeah.
or
because we
do
got to
y'all
see them
think
get
it's gonna be
arrested at
one
some
more?
point.
And he had braids at some point in the
Mhm.
trailer. Meech did. He had
Exactly.
cornrows,
Yeah.
so Mm. The real big Meech. He was over
Unless
there.
they just gonna change some things around where it's not really that year. You know what I mean? I
Yeah.
Right.
don't know,
Right.
child.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Is that the girl? Is that the girl Purdy?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Purdy.
Do y'all think they're gonna find out about her little habit?
I'm
I think
sure
at
they
some point you
will.
can't hide that for so long.
Yeah.
Yeah. The other guy may tell, out of like, just
Mhm.
frustration.
Well, he already said, gave some clues. You don't really know her.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I guess they might be celebrating a little too soon.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh well, maybe her song went #1 on the chart. This is the question I had, Moochie. This is the picture right here.
Mm-hmm.
Look like Terry is talking, and everybody is stopping and staring at Terry. I wonder what's being said. Can y'all tell me probably what might be going on? Because everybody is focused. Look at everybody's
I
faces
want to
stopping.
hear, pretty girl. Give me your thoughts.
Okay, go ahead.
This is given 5 heartbeats. Is lonely at the top. Speech. Give me my record. And I'm going solo.
Mhm.
That's the only thing. That's the first thing that popped in my head. Like,
Hey, Queen.
this is all great, y'all. But
Mhm.
was it 213, 234? What was the? I don't know. That's my first thought. I'm probably.
I mean, everybody in that room. Because I looked at that picture earlier today and I opened up real big. Everybody in that room was focused on Terry. So he must be giving a serious speech.
Yeah, because
and saying something that making everybody stop and take notice.
Yeah,
Is it good or is it something out of jealousy?
This is hard.
It could be about, maybe about BMF and the success they have in.
Right now, I think it's good. I think they celebrating and they think everything's on track. Because I think when the picture you showed before is Terry talking to Purdy, and then you see a Meech all hugged up with homegirl. He in a good mood, So I think I don't know if we already went and seen homeboy and dropped off the money, and we think that's gonna be it, or if this is before that. I don't know.
Yeah. That's the question.
Hardy's body language is given like awkward, but maybe this is just one of those shots to throw you off.
If he telling her, look, this is all resting on you, somebody like that can't handle all of that pressure.
Yeah.
So, like, is she ready for this? That's what it looked like. Am I ready for this?
Well, maybe could be cussing his brother out. He could be like some 5 heartbeats or some Eddie Kane Jr. stuff on. It could be. Maybe could be cussing his brother out. I don't know.
You think he would blow up her spot like that, DeMarcus?
Oh, not in front of everybody.
Nah,
don't
I
know.
could see him
Yeah.
taking Meech aside and saying, "Look, you
Yeah.
putting all your trust into a cokehead." But you
Yeah,
know,
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know. He may just be like, "Hey, y'all, we going to a new level."
That's
Just
true.
you know,
That
regular.
was what I was. I saw that picture. I said, "Oh, it must be something juicy going on," because everybody's stopping and paying
mhm.
attention.
Because Terry's, body language is like he's chilling. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Oh Lord, he go
Okay,
Tamika's favorite guy. He go Tamika's boyfriend.
I'm gonna let Tamika start it off then.
mm, I knew he was coming back.
That ain't my damn boyfriend. He still got on the same bloody shirt. How long has it been? He over here with the workout.
Exactly.
Child, I cannot with Lamar Michael Myers. I can't.
Mm-mm.
Pumping iron.
Yeah, why the same bloody shirt? It's been weeks now.
Right.
They not even in town. So
I'm so done. I wish I could add words to this movie,
Is this
but I don't
makeup
have
lady
anything.
mother? Is the makeup lady Lil Meech mother?
I thought that too. When as soon as I
Yeah.
saw
It's a
her, I thought that.
possibility.
Because if you look at the real lady, they look like some similarities there.
Okay.
Yeah. Because I don't know how long he was together before. You know what I'm
They
saying?
was
Meech
together
was
for a
she
minute.
was like a
When was he
bartender
born?
in the 2000s, and it's like 95. So, but I feel like she was around for a minute because she was one of
She
those
was
like,
around for a minute.
I'm gonna be
Yeah.
kept. You go out here do what you want, but pay these bills.
Because she lived in Miami, the real lady. So
Mhm.
she
They
was
probably
around for a
switched it up.
minute. Mhm.
Alvin will be shocked that Lamar is clean off the Crizac.
Hey, Lawrence.
Who Jim Lamar is? He at somebody house.
That ain't no
Or
gym. That's just like a
that's like
garage or somewhere.
somebody garage.
Yeah.
Look
Mhm.
like maybe like a mechanic spot. And they be doing that while they waiting on cars and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I see him taking out Beat Mickey. I don't
Yeah.
That could be. That could be.
Do y'all
Hey,
think his
Stephen
get
Hare.
back this time will make Terry leave town?
Probably. Because he do need to get it back to. He need to get out to LA soon. What year did he go to LA? Do y'all?
I don't even know.
Oh no.
I don't remember right offhand.
They changing stuff on the show anyway because
Yeah, it's nothing that's accurate.
I could
Yeah.
swear, don't quote me, but I could swear, shout out to Detroit Kings. He said he was already gone by this time. So I don't think they're doing things exact.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
They changed stuff.
Yeah, they changed up everything. It's probably, maybe some 50% true to some of the stuff, but it's a whole big chunk of 50% that's not. So yeah, they changed up so much. So we really
But I
can't
do
go
think
by
he's
anything.
gonna be going soon. Mhm.
Okay, so he's saying Lamar could go after Markeisha. Please do.
Oh, I hope he do. Make yourself useful.
Yeah, we know she ain't gonna be unalive, but at least she could get a hot one in her BBL.
Again?
Yeah,
Again?
again. Look, I could take anything to throw her in the fire. I don't care nothing about Fat Keisha. So get rid of her.
I'm so over this man.
I'm tired of him though. Yeah, I'm tired. He didn't learn anything from rehab, Tamika. He didn't learn all that singing and all. He didn't learn nothing. So he just wanted to get clean so that he can come out and have revenge.
Right. Pretty much.
I mean, but what's your goal though? You having revenge? What you not? Or you can't take over the business because to me, you done. You can't be around stuff like that no more because you're an addict.
Mm-hmm.
And he ain't got no money. That's what you should be trying to worry about, getting a job against the
And they ain't
money.
even try, well, they probably wouldn't let him see her anyway. But I was about to say he ain't even try to see his daughter.
He probably know that's over with. Maybe he'll be like a Bubbles and be like an informant.
Oh, that girl might be not even living in
That's possible.
Detroit no more.
Right.
Yeah, she probably gone.
I think she went with that girl Monique's parents. Yeah. So she might not even be around.
Yeah.
And he's not a fit person. He's mentally not
Yeah,
you know
he's not
together. So
stable.
not stable at all. Mm-mm.
Jesus.
Yeah, I don't know. That see, this is what I'm talking about. Now we know the real guy didn't die any of that, but there's really no reason to keep bringing him back into the fold. But so
I agree.
He
yeah.
gotta go.
Now, if this is the last season, then I probably see why they might have did it. But if they're gonna do another season, then we don't. Why we got Lamar for?
Pretty much. Wow.
Fanfare problem. DeMarcus. They
So he
listening to
still was
DeMarcus.
in these. He still was in his bloody clothes for however many weeks it's
Days
been.
or weeks? Yeah.
Yeah, and his cousin about to bring him some new clothes now.
I'm thinking we gonna see him soon.
And his bloody on one side. Then he get shot in both
I
shoulders.
thought
He
he got
got
shot
shot on both sides, right?
in both sides, but the
So
shirt
then
only
I
had the
guess
blood
that
on.
one is still leaking.
Jesus.
Lord,
How
they
he
don't
get
think that we pay attention to these things. That's what
how
it
he
is.
get pow this many times and he don't got no type of infections and stuff like that.
Yeah, because he's not going to no real hospital. Well, once he did, but
Yeah.
this is BMF.
Yeah.
What's up, Suburbia Jones?
Hey, suburban, Mr. Caveman. Suburban, our friend. Yeah, it's I don't know. They don't think we pay attention to these little details,
No.
and we don't watch the episodes more than one time. So they probably just throw anything on there thinking that we're not paying attention.
I agree.
I don't know. Uh,
Remember that Meech beat down James and started bleeding. Oh yeah, so that's probably why it is coming doing that because of the weights and stuff like that.
James. Who's James? I don't know who James is.
I don't remember who James is.
Oh, okay.
DeMarcus be remembering everybody, all the side characters. I don't remember who that is. I didn't go back and rewatch.
I don't think Loco gonna backdoor him because Meech stood front line with him and showed him his loyalty. If Loco does that, he's going against his own moral code. I think he's gonna tell him what happened and they just not gonna mess with him, but they gonna get a different connect. Or it's gonna be some way that Jay Pusher comes back into the fold.
Yeah,
because he's gonna be some type of like a foreman or something. I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know, but they got to do something. Yeah, they can get rid of his character if they want to. And there really was no reason. Like, okay, what's the reason why they brought the brother back, Carter? We know last season he got his fingers cut off, but what was the reason to bring him back now?
You know why? What was the reason? The Muslim crew. They got beef with them. Something's gonna happen. They already told him he's an easy target.
And I
so
think
to
that
get to Jay Fisher, they gonna probably mess with him.
Yeah, I said this in my line. That's why I started laughing. I saw that.
That's Captain Caveman.
That's right, Captain Caveman. No, Carter. Yeah, I think Carter. I said this in my live on Sunday. I think Carter possibly gonna be out of here because they brought those Muslims, the Moors, in here. But these shows have a tendency of putting something in here, and then they don't go back and follow through.
This is true.
Remember, Power Book 2 was famous for doing that, just dropping the ball and thinking that we didn't forgot about the certain characters. So I'm hoping that that's not the case here, but
maybe that's him being
BMF. So
for Jay Pusher. That's right, Jay Pusher. Yeah, him to be out of here, like on some revenge stuff. But the whole Loco thing, like Loco is a wanted man, so I don't know. I don't like the way that his number 2 was talking a lot. Like I don't know. I just feel like I got a bad vibe off his number 2 when they was at the little.
Oh, Javi, yeah.
So I wouldn't be surprised if he backdoor Loco for the number 1 spot. Like he's already a wanted man. Like that could be an easy little fix. Because I don't know. I don't know. He just gave me a bad vibe. But I could see.
If he backs towards Javier and it goes sideways, that's how they going to get the heat on them. So
Yeah.
that's a good theory.
Because this whole season in Mexico is about Loco evading. You know what I'm saying? Like he's over here.
Wait a
Just
minute,
people
you
just trying
saying
to
that
get at him.
you saying that Javier could backdoor Loco?
I
Is
Is
that
told
what
that
you
you're
the number
saying?
two always want to be number one,
That's true. That's the fact.
and he's already won it, so that's the easy.
So
You know what I'm
because
saying?
he did
Setup.
tell him, he shook what's his name's hand, Jay Pusher hand, and said, yeah, we got a lot to discuss. We'll get back in touch with you.
Mhm.
It
Yeah.
wasn't Loco who shook his hand, it was Javier.
Yeah.
So
Because I could see Loco not being down with it, but if the number two want to be in number one, get the number one out the way so he can do the business with Jay Pusher.
There you go.
But Jay
That's why I
Pusher may
said
be out of
even
here.
if you know what's making me say maybe not, because do you remember when Terry and Meech first met Javier, and Javier didn't want to mess with Terry because he cheated on his woman?
Mm-hmm.
That won't sit well with Javier. Because remember, that's why he didn't want to mess her. That's why he never wanted to talk to Terry.
Yeah, I don't remember that far down. You good?
look what Stephen Harris said.
Man, listen, Meech is about to let Jay Pusher make that connection. Then somebody's gonna get robbed. And then somebody gonna rob Jay Pusher for his shipment. You think so?
I mean, that's a thought.
That's a good theory, Steven.
That's a yeah.
I don't even know
Loco.
why.
Okay, this is Antoine. That was another person.
That was Antonio.
That
Yeah,
was
the other one.
Antonio. Okay, but he changed his picture. Loco could have did Meech filthy 1,000 times already. Loco is solid. Loco might off Jay Pusher. Yeah.
Well, no, I think Loco is solid. No, that I
Yeah.
agree.
He's definitely.
Yeah, we
I'm
worried
talking
about
about Jay
Javier.
Pusher is not solid,
No,
and
he's not. And
he's a
I don't,
snake.
yeah. I don't think Javier likes it because he already see that he trying to do something. That's not sitting well with Javier.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, him and Beach, they done bonded and everything. Yeah.
Jay Pusher may owe the Muslims. He's been working extra hard. He in debt. I wouldn't be surprised because he probably did do something, but then again he got all of this work and got rid of it fast. I don't know what their beef is.
I'm thinking it's a territory thing, like Jay Pusher pretty much probably pushed him out. That's what I was thinking.
Mm-hmm.
He probably pushed him out with this last move he did with that shipment because they sold off Detroit stuff too. That's why Terry tight.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe it's that, and that's why they come in there because they stepping on their territory now. They overstepping their bounds. Jay Pusher little brother is back to take his spot after Meech rips his stripes off and demotes him permanently.
I don't think so. Carter, no.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
I don't know about that. No, he's sitting there gambling and drinking and all that.
I did see him have like a resentment situation and possibly try to take out his brother, but I don't know if they'll go that route.
But but Terry and Carter got a lot in common.
This is
Terry would have been going off to college and doing something with himself had he not been falling along behind Meech. You know,
I feel like they got the same story.
They do.
One lost a finger and one lost
an eye. Yeah.
Or Carter can tell Meech what his brother's up to.
Jay Pusher always doing grimy stuff, and that's why his brother hand messed up. This is true.
Yeah,
that's what happened. He I don't think he wanted to pay somebody their money or something, and that's how that whole thing began. Terry and Carter made the connection. Yeah, so maybe they gonna start doing business with Javier.
Oh no, I can't. I don't think Carter doing nothing. I really don't think Carter's. I don't see Carter doing.
I see him wanting to try, but it ain't gonna work out.
Yeah, I mean that's what I'm saying. He didn't even give me the vibes that he.
And Terry would be stupid to even trust him like that. He seen how
like he gave up on life.
He was.
He seemed like he gave up on life. Like you know, I got my hands cut off, my fingers cut off. I hate my brother. He just seemed like he just. He don't feel like he really want to be doing none of that stuff. He want to be playing baseball, but he can't.
Hmm.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't see him connecting and doing anything. But I can see him getting unalive probably by those Muslims
Yeah.
just
Like
to
I
get
said,
back
they
at Jay
already said
Christian.
he's the easy target.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Just take him out though. I ain't got time for another
Yeah,
kid.
that's what I'm saying. Just get rid of him. Yeah,
You don't got time for another kidnapping, right?
no, just get rid of him.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah. Look,
Sorry, Carter.
look, they already took the
right.
finger.
Look, we're
So,
not invested in him, so we're not
look, they
invested.
already took the finger. They might as well take the rest of them. Carter doesn't seem to be even about that life. That's a
He's
fact.
not. But he wants to be because he was mad that he was just getting little jobs and stuff. He wanted to put in some work.
Meech actually got his karma when Jay Pusher backdoor Meech, just like Meech backdoor Terry with the meeting with Terry. Huh?
What meeting?
What meeting?
Clarify to Marcus so we can know what you're saying.
Oh, when he went to go meet Loco by himself? Carter is depressed because he can't play baseball. His brother got him caught up, and he will come full circle to take over leadership.
I don't think so. Y'all giving Carter way too much. I really do. I think y'all giving Carter.
Look, Antoine, you made the book. I'm gonna write it down. Look,
No, let Antoine. No, if it come true, we gonna shout Antoine out on this thing. If he right, he right. Because I know, half my theories don't come out right. No way. But I don't know. I don't see that happening for Carter. That he gonna take over the leadership and all. Based on what we just saw, and he getting drunk and gambling and.
Yeah, I don't see him being.
I just don't see it. He just.
That.
I don't feel confident on that. Little bit we saw about him.
I think he gonna try to do a deal with Terry, and it's gonna go sideways, and then they gonna have to help him.
Be honest with you, I don't care if we ever see him again. I'm like Tamika. I don't give a damn. I don't care if we see Carter again. I know we just throwing stuff out there, but yeah, Mr. T, I don't think Carter gonna make it.
Don't think Carter gonna make it.
I don't think he gonna make it either. I don't think he gonna make it.
I don't think he gonna make it either. Jay Pusher right hand man is Sean, not Carter. I know. Isn't Carter the brother?
Carter's the brother.
So you think Sean gonna try to backdoor Jay Pusher? What you saying?
I don't know. I think we giving too much to these little side characters that ain't gave us but two lines. They ain't said much or nothing. So
he was just saying, my brother, this is my brother for and drinking.
What y'all think? You know what I'm only interested in? I'm sorry. I don't know why I got the giggles. I can't stop laughing. I'm only interested in Nicole being pregnant. I just want to see the reaction on Lucille. Oh, I can't stand Lucille Eva, pretty girl. I can't stand her. I've been tearing her up every live I do. I've been in on her ass. I can't stand her. But I just I want to see the reaction when she come with that pregnancy stick.
She's gonna throw some holy water on her.
Look, we might see a Claudine scene where she get you.
They gonna be pissed, and Terry about to wax worm ass. He about to burn his face.
Yeah,
pretty girl. You see Claudine?
Yeah.
You remember when the scene when she beat the hell out of her daughter?
With that brush.
She beat the hell out of her daughter. I mean, we reviewed that. Y'all remember?
Yeah, I know y'all reviewed. I didn't get to watch.
Do you remember the way Loco gave Meech the loyalty test when he first met Loco? Is being on loyalty. Because of that, he's gonna eat Jay Pusher's food.
Ooh, Renee said Carter gonna unalive himself.
What?
Oh Lord, I don't want to see that.
I can't believe Renee would say something like this. She looks so
giggles tonight, y'all, and I ain't even had no edible.
I thought he died in the car. The way he just passed out like that in that car.
Look, Renee is like a lady that has candy in her pocketbook to get
Miss
you.
Renee,
you bought candy. She talking about Carter may unalive himself.
I mean, it ain't too far fetched, especially the way he's depressed and drinking. But I hope not. I don't need to see that.
No, we don't want to see it.
Unfortunately, the apple didn't fall far from the tree.
No, we don't need to see it. even if it happened, just tell us and we can move on, but don't show us
Yeah,
some
like Kevin.
scenario of it. Yeah.
I don't want to see it.
I think Carter was going in the car. Do y'all think he gonna have a car accident or something? Because he is drinking and he was drinking and driving.
Yeah, he was depressed, but
Yeah, he is depressed because he can't play baseball.
Lucille's the worst character on this.
She is. I mean, she really is.
I mean, she is a hypocrite.
I'm over her.
He's depressed.
Yeah.
Nikki gonna go on more.
Team Charles. Look, I knew this was said it.
Well, oh yeah, I'm Team Charles too. I've been Team Charles. I'm right there with them with the Team Charles. No, a pretty girl was to ask you. You mentioned something about Nicole just now. What did you just say?
Oh, is she gonna be on Maury? Like, who the baby?
He's so stupid.
Oh, you know what I thought you said?
What?
Is she gonna get on welfare? I don't know why.
And that may work
that
out.
might have to happen too, right? Exactly.
Yes,
She
I mean,
has to go with welfare.
She keep trying to get the damn welfare, Lucille, so then she can use
And
that.
that'll
I
be
got a
her way that
grandbaby.
she could get it.
Lucille was gonna have
The
them fill
rent
out
and
the
the food
papers.
stamps.
Oh hell
And
yeah!
now
Quick,
she don't even
fast, and in a hurry.
That's a
Lucille's
good
not
one,
even
y'all.
gonna feel guilty about it now.
That's a good one. Write that down. That's a good. Because she gonna get the wick and the
right
food
on that
stamp.
welfare, girl.
The milk and everything.
But how does that work being passed on welfare? Like, you can't tell me nothing if you on welfare. Like, I don't know.
I mean, she don't belong to no mega church where they making a whole lot of money. It's a storefront. So maybe, does she still work at Wendy's? Is she?
I don't. They haven't shown her in that outfit, and they haven't shown her going to work. So I don't think she do, but I don't know.
When Charles told her, you need to start taking up an offering at your church.
She need to go on.
I love when Charles told her, "Oh man,
yeah, her mouth is."
I don't think she going to school no more, and I'm kind of disappointed in that part. But it happens in life, so it is what it is.
It's hard to go to. We're gonna go to college.
Because it's like just a couple weeks ago, we celebrating you being the first Flannery to go away to school. You done got a full scholarship, and now you done in a matter of weeks.
Put your legs up in the air, not once but twice, and now you knocked up.
But that's why I'm confused, because I thought a full ride means you get free tuition and room and board. But now she's talking about
not necessarily, because I know I got a friend right now going through that with their child. They got partial scholarship type thing, so they got to pay for the room and board.
Like it's gonna pay for the tuition.
Yeah, but she said she had a free ride,
so they didn't have to worry about anything. That's what she said.
But
so
maybe
she didn't have to worry about anything. So it's like I thought everything was paid for. That's why I was confused, because you said.
Yeah, you're right. She did say that early on.
Yeah.
And then now it's only like, no, they only pay for tuition. They just messed up with the writing on that part.
Yeah.
They wasn't clear. They don't realize that there's some college educated people in here to be knowing about student loans. And,
because it is a difference where sometimes you could have the scholarship, but it doesn't cover everything.
Yeah,
child,
or it don't cover the food. It don't cover the food too. That
right.
Food package,
All right, so this is RC. He said, "I won't be surprised if preacher boss man Cuddy come to Detroit and get with Lucille."
I don't think we're seeing that man again, but maybe.
yeah, and that's the thing is that
do y'all think he might be a guest at her church?
Maybe.
I don't think so, because they ain't got no money. He trying to go where the money is at. They broke.
Yeah, then let me tell you something. BMF, they do this a lot where they'll show characters and then we don't never see them again and follow up on nothing. So just like we was talking about the Muslims, we might not even see them again. Sometimes they just throw people in there for 1-2 scenes and then you don't see them no more. So
okay.
So what's the purpose of the going to the church is to get Lucille inspired to start making it right?
I think so. I don't know.
Yeah.
I think she's gonna put an ATM in there.
Look, them people they can't put no ATM. Her church is a poor church.
Some vending machines or something. Come on now.
They got one at Allen, and that's
I could see her visiting his church again before I could see him coming to her church. Her church ain't got nothing for him.
Right, yeah.
Like how you
doing Marcus already know because he gets the episodes early. He said we will see Pastor Coleman again. Okay.
They have work study programs for room and board.
Yeah, work study they give you like $3 an hour.
Yeah, they ain't.
Yeah,
giving
you don't
you
make no money no worse.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's low. That's a little change for a little.
That's less than the minimum
taxi
wage.
pay.
Yeah,
But they have a lot of options though. They
Yeah.
got grants and everything.
yeah, they
like,
do have other
schools.
options.
Mhm.
They showed him
Yeah.
for a reason. He's too
I
big
thought
of an
that.
actor just to show up once. I agree. We're
Me
gonna
too.
see him again.
I
She
mean,
gotta
you-
step her preaching game
That
up.
depends on how
I
much they
agree.
was willing to put up too.
I
for
was
his
gonna
trip.
say that has nothing to do with anything because if they might also say we only can afford to pay you for this one scene and then bye. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, he's a big actor, but he ain't an A-list actor. As much as we love him, he's not a considered top, tier A-list actor type thing. So, I mean, remember when they had Monique on there? They only had her for one
It
episode,
wasn't
2
long,
episodes.
yeah.
They're going 2 episodes, maybe, right?
Yeah, I think it was 2.
One or 2, yeah. So I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see him again. That might just been to get her ideas rolling on how to do her church.
Or they can simply be there when she get on crack, and then she can have an Eddie Kane moment and sing. I feel like going on. Because her mama's in the church now. She mentioned that.
Oh, it's money on up there.
Yeah. Money. Yeah.
All right, girls, get up. Y'all know what that means. There's money upstairs. Come on.
Come on, girls. There's money up here. Come on, y'all.
That was so inspiring.
Where's Monique? I'll wait.
I was talking about Monique, the comedian. So maybe that's what he's talking about.
Yeah, that's it. If Trell is Diddy, this gonna lead to a situation with Meech and Terry in Atlanta where Wolf dies and Meech gets locked up, and that's the downfall of BMF. If he gets shot in the butt, then that's when it's happening.
I mean, I don't know, because I don't know.
I don't think he.
I know
We'll
a lot of people have been for the last 3, 4, 5 weeks keep saying that about Wolf. I mean, he is tied to the real story.
Yeah,
but I don't know whether they putting it in.
Maybe Trell is a combination of people.
Yeah.
Diddy, Suge,
I think that's what they doing. They making it where they don't want to say it's one person, so it's a combination of a couple of people. That's why, why he was light skinned.
I'm so silly.
What if he was dark skinned? Everybody would be saying this Diddy.
I mean, that's why I call him Trail Combs, because he has the attitude and demeanor of that guy. So
I said it when I saw the chef in the kitchen and he was putting the person's head in the sink, and the chef still cooking like it's nothing going on. Look, let me continue to cut this stuff up and mind his business. He is not an A-lister. Never said that, but he's well known. I just think he'll be a love interest for Lucille. You think so?
I think Lucille too old for him. He like that young tender romance.
Yeah.
He got the strippers and everybody in church too. I mean, he may dib on that one.
No,
I don't know.
The strippers at the church.
Yeah, it was some of them was at the church. Look, they need the Lord too.
And I'm ready to get on my
knees. They need the Lord too. Everybody needs it, no matter what you're doing. Everybody
Look, I know she's gonna say, Pastor, I need a prayer, and I'm ready to get on my knees.
I cannot.
Hands on your knees. Hands on your knees.
She done got played too many times. I'm still not.
I mean, look, the strippers need Jesus.
They showed us the end a few seasons ago. Terry at the table with everybody, and Bryant comes in. I know. I wish they never would have did that, because that kind of messes up the whole story. Because we already
know Bryant lives, Terry is around. We know Marquisha is around. So we just they shouldn't have did that.
That was annoying.
Yeah, because now we really know that we can't get rid of Ballzilla, Detective Bryant. Because he's now we already know he made it to the end.
Hey, you called him Ballzilla.
So we know we can't get rid of him now. So
hi, Daria.
And you know what they didn't explain? I feel they dropped the ball. They didn't explain how he got suspended or fired or whatever it was from Detroit Police Department, and then he's with Atlanta.
I
They never
mean,
really explained no process of nothing.
I think he might have resigned. They might have gave him the option to resign because the situation with his son.
Resign
like-
at that department or just in general? Because he's still working with people though.
Yeah, but
he's not working with people in
move from
Detroit.
being precinct to precinct all the time. So-
The guy
he
called
was-
him. The guy, remember the guy from Detroit
Yeah,
Yeah, but
called
that's
him?
just his homeboy. You know how, like, if I call you,
Yeah.
you
That's
give me
just
some
his
information.
co-worker. Like,
He's not,
no.
he's not on the payroll with Detroit. They,
Right.
he's
I
gone
don't
from
know.
there.
It's given
Because-
because working. I mean, I don't know.
Well,
But
look,
then later when he comes in to arrest Terry, ain't he with the FBI? So I don't know how.
yeah,
that
that's
part
why I thought he
happened.
was with the feds.
He was at
Yeah.
Leslie
I was thinking
Jones
with the
and-
feds because later on when he arrests Terry, the feds was. I don't know.
Maybe he was
Yeah,
out. He's
Because he was
outsourcing.
talking about B. Mickey Chest the other day. She said, my grandson was in the pool yesterday, and I thought about
Look,
Mickey Chest.
yesterday I put a picture up of Jimmy JJ Walker because you know he was walking around with that bird.
Mhm.
I said that's what he looked like to me.
Oh, happy
looked like
birthday,
Jason.
Renee! Happy birthday!
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
I don't know. We need to have a bird chest contest.
And
Child.
he was
damn.
ashy. And he was
Ashy.
ashy. He was ashy. He didn't even have no
Yes,
lotion.
that
Yeah.
chest looked crazy.
It
was gray
did.
as hell.
I mean, and the drawers was too big for him. I thought they was gonna drop down to the ground. They was too big. The boxes.
They could have spared us that. That was
You said Brian made his own task force, right? Ain't nobody on task force but him. That's right.
Yeah.
Well, the other dude already told him, look, I can't go with you to do that.
No, no. He got to do the
He's
you
working
know,
with the Olympics.
the Olympics
Mhm.
thing. Yeah.
They
So
just
he's
did
gotta-
that to get the they had created the Red Dogs to clean up the neighborhood for the Olympics.
Mhm.
Right. Right. Yeah. So he can't just stay focused on Meech. Because really that's all he wants to take down is Meech.
Mhm. Which
I'm
is
surprised
annoying
he was
because you
able
used
to
to work
get
with
Terry.
the boy.
Oh, 63. That's what's up.
63. Go ahead, girl.
Okay,
I'm praying I
Renee.
make it
All
there.
right.
God
That's
bless
Man,
you.
that's a blessing.
Many
Yes.
more.
Many more.
Mm-hmm.
Renee, I tried to stand up for you on the hard candies and going after that chest bench.
Yeah, I mean his chest was like it was.
I
don't- did y'all think he had to lose- Y'all think he had to lose weight to do that, bro? Because he was like
No.
No, that's just
looked
his size.
He just tiny.
he was real bony.
It looked like you poke him in the chest and his chest will cave in.
Amen. Right. She said, "Poke him in the chest." Right.
Maybe it's
Yeah.
hereditary. Maybe it's not. Because you know, some people when they get their script, they're like, "Oh, I got a scene coming up." They start, working out, but
Well, he ain't work out. No,
maybe he can't.
Mm-mm. That's why I say he looked like JJ. He says,
I mean, come on. He knew we saw his bird chest when he
Season
was
one.
with in season 1 when he was with Kato.
Mhm.
Mhm.
And that's all. Look, I'm just saying, BMF. Can you please show us some better eye candy for the ladies?
I've been saying it every
Please,
week. I've been saying it every week.
We know this is a male show with the strippers and all of that. And I know y'all getting booties. Y'all even getting frontal nudity.
Mhm.
I get in the
Boxing
bush.
all. Boxing all.
Whole thing.
Okay, at least come on, give us one.
You know,
scene.
nappy
Not
bush
much
in the
with it.
front too.
Nut
Not a
Bush
bush.
City.
I already got the giggles and don't stop.
The people keep the city clean.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, so no, yeah, we haven't got no eye candy. There's nobody that we can just be
Charles, we have no white beat on for y'all.
I mean,
Yes.
you know something that
Come
Charles
on.
Russell
I'm-
Hornsberry is a handsome man. You know,
help y'all
he's
out.
a handsome man, so I give him. Okay, we got a little bit of Charles, but we ain't got nobody else.
I'm sorry.
Mhm.
You got two super stickers.
Yeah. God, money. Yeah.
All right, girls, get up. Y'all know what that means. There's money upstairs. Come on.
Okay, the feds will work local cops on big cases.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Stay off my frat brother's chest. And JJ is
That's right. I mean, yeah, yeah, we need something. I've been saying this last couple of weeks. We don't have nothing for the ladies.
I
I
know. Give
mean,
us
we
some
don't get
kind of eye candy.
we don't get no front, no back, no nothing. Now, when is what's his name coming in? LaWanda supposed to have a new boyfriend, and it's supposed to be Didn't y'all say it's
Tyler
supposed to be-
Lepley, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
Oh,
waiting.
then we gonna get we might get a good scene then with them two.
Let
Oh,
LaWanda
really?
get her backstroke, okay?
Yes.
Terry gonna be in his feelings. Watch.
He'll be all right.
I know. I just want to see
Oh,
it. Like payback.
I want to see it happen.
Mm-hmm.
Because he was already trying to get back with her because Marquisha ain't giving him no rhythm. He gonna come back even harder now that she's all around town with everybody too.
I mean, look, he need to get rid of that cut down that afro.
Yeah.
That afro looks so
That
nasty. It
afro
looks
be
like
working my damn nerves.
It ain't even picked out nice and round. It's just it looks like how you just wake up out the bed and your head just be all over
you
the
just get up. Mm-hmm.
Terry's afro?
Yeah, no, look at it. It looks like a Tyler Perry wig. It looks like one of
it
splitting
I
all
don't
up.
like Meech's hair. It's giving forehead. I don't like
oh yeah, now Meech it's too far back, right? Don't you think so?
Like an older
Marcus said he looked like George Jefferson.
Somebody said he looked like George Jefferson the other day.
Yeah.
Well, he got a
yeah,
really
exactly. That's
coming?
exactly what it looked like, George Jefferson, and he getting close to be George. Yeah,
George.
Give them the braids or something. I don't know, child.
Yeah, it do make him like an old man. It's I don't know. Yeah, I don't know where they got the wig from.
I thought it was just me when we seen him. Hold up.
I don't know where they got the wigs from, but they got to throw them away and get some new wigs. So,
he looked like an old man here.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Let me see this picture up close. Wait a minute. Let me see.
I don't like it.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, it's giving old man look here. Yeah.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Pull it up some.
Hold on, let me
it's almost like how you gotta shift your wig up a little bit.
Yeah, I don't like that at all.
No, no. Well, anyway, I hope LaWanda gets somebody, and that way she ain't got to be dealing with Terry no more. And I don't want her to have no more babies. She already got 2. So
no more.
No, just going. She dropped out of beauty school. She a beauty school dropout.
I think he's gonna use her connections at City Hall and get her in trouble.
Wait, what happened? What happened?
I don't know.
Maybe
How you gonna say we need a man on the panel, y'all tripping?
What you got to say, Steve, that we didn't say? Oh, hey.
Oh, there we go.
All right. Sorry, I don't know what happened.
He said Meats got that Stephen A. Smith fro. Right.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah. He is a hot mess too. And he ain't got no business looking like that. He got too much money.
We was supposed to have a man on the panel, but they couldn't come.
No, we ain't dragging
no
male characters. We just saying we want some eye candy.
We just want some eye candy. Every week y'all get somebody. You know, y'all get some tush and some bush, and we don't get nothing. So,
oh my God.
Yeah, you get tush, bush, and boo.
All right. Mm-hmm. Who was that?
I don't know who that is.
Oh yeah, I don't know because when they changed it, why did everybody's names change on here? Like news, I know.
I don't know. I think YouTube did that. I don't know why.
Yeah, because I can recognize everybody from the other name, but they Oh, you say he gonna start sniffing on that stuff? Y'all think he gonna be doing that, Antonio?
Bird? Who's Bird?
I thought talking about B Mickey, right? That's what talking about?
You think so?
Bird chest.
Oh, I didn't think about that.
I think.
Oh,
I
if that
think
baby died, but you think I think something. If that baby don't make it, he might go off the deep end. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd rather him die. I don't
Me
see-
Me
too.
too. Me
He
too.
said
Me
we
too.
get raggedy strippers. That's not true.
Ah, them women are
Right.
not raggedy.
No,
They're
no, no, them girls
That
is
singer.
and I'm glad they ain't get no girls that got no BBLs because they ain't had BBL back in the 90s.
No.
Oh, that is true, DeMarcus.
Worm is LaWanda's cousin.
I forgot about that. Yes,
Right,
they mentioned
because
that
so
like
that
season 2 or something like that. 'Cause
Yeah,
That's
season
why
so-
she was
one-
like, "You gonna get
She
somebody."
said that's too close.
foreshadowing.
Yeah, that's too close to home. Remember she said that?
Yeah.
I was
She
thinking
said
that
you
was
gonna get somebody
foreshadowing.
killed. Yeah. Mhm.
Oh
Mhm.
Lord, Nikki.
Well, they not related because that's LaWanda's cousin. So it's
but
not.
still family.
Yeah,
though.
Just
I
a
think
second.
Worm and Spider is LaWanda's cousins.
Mm.
So maybe I think that'll save him when it comes to Terry. Like she'll plead with Terry
Maybe.
because I don't think Terry will murk him. He probably want to.
He might beat him up.
He gonna beat him up though. He
might give him
definitely
a
gonna do
two-piece and a
that.
biscuit, but he ain't gonna unalive him. No.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Lamar's return, unfortunately. I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm kind of tired of it.
What else has he not done? Like, what's
I
left
mean,
to do?
and outside of looking for Meech and Terry, what do you have to offer to the show? What else you talking about? It was cute at the beginning, first season.
Mhm.
We all liked Lamar, but after a while, it was like, okay, enough of this, you know.
Yeah, it's like Brian. Like y'all both obsessed. Like we don't need two people obsessed.
And unfortunately, we ain't getting rid of Brian.
Mm-mm.
LaWanda kids will be cousin on both sides. Yup.
Well, wait a minute, hold on. Let me see about that. That's-
Oh Lord, what in West Virginia?
Yeah, cousins on both sides. Yeah, she said, "What in the West Virginia?"
I mean, that be happening. That happens a lot.
Yeah,
I know.
you know what happens, especially in some little small towns and stuff.
Mhm.
We already seen some Irish twins.
I had it in my family. I had two cousins that was up in these. I was, they was dating for years.
Yeah,
Yeah, but they come out because they wasn't for they was so distant cousins. I said I don't give a damn.
I don't give a damn either.
I don't care if you're the 100th cousin down the line. You still cousin. If you was married into the family, even if you got divorced, you still cousin for life. You know what I'm saying? I don't play those games like that. I don't even look at them like that. Once you in the family, you family.
That's it.
Yeah.
I don't even look at you like, oh, he is kind of cute. Now that they ain't together no more. Yeah, Shirley ain't with him no more. Let me go over there and talk to him.
Yeah.
She said, Steve is building with the $2 tonight.
Okay.
Oh Lord. Yeah, that sounds like some old Mississippi, West Virginia, some some backwoods stuff.
The hills have eyes.
Not the hills have eyes.
Not the hills that I seen that shit.
That's clear folks ish. That's why I said the hills have eyes. So what y'all got going on your channel?
Who going first? Well, y'all know I got Squid Game on Wednesday. Okay, at 9:05. We're gonna talk about episodes 1 and 2. So we're not gonna try to cram all 6 of them at one time. Because we know we just talk and talk and talk, and next week it'll be 5 hours. So we don't want to do all that. We're gonna just break it down through the first 2, then we'll continue on till we finish. And then BMF from on Sunday for me. So
all right. Well,
wait a minute, one more. Let's say Friday, I'm doing Players Club on Friday.
Okay.
Yeah.
What you got going on, Tamika?
I got what y'all got. I ain't got too much going on. I'm rocking with the ladies. Keep your notifications on though. I might have Self-Care Saturday and what you should be watching. Who knows?
All right. So what you got going on, pretty girl? Wait, is she frozen?
Oh yeah, she froze. Mm-hmm.
Oh,
I'm
she
sorry, I froze for a minute.
Yeah, what you got going on?
I'm pondering doing a mid-season review for BMF since I just can't bring it to myself to wake up every Sunday morning and discussing it for 2 hours. So I'm just gonna have to just do one live. I don't got it for BMF. I'm sorry, y'all, but I'll have something probably next week.
Hey, look, I don't think we got it either, but we just reviewing it anyway. So yeah.
It's a struggle.
So keep your notifications on. I will be back tomorrow. We'll be talking about the Chi. I'm gonna do I didn't do my recap for it, so I'm gonna do that, and we're gonna do the trailer breakdown probably Wednesday. So keep y'all notifications on, okay? What was you gonna say, Inga?
Oh no, I was just saying, answering Renee. I'll say, yeah, it's not as good as the first 2 seasons so far. You know, I'm still watching. I haven't finished it yet, but it's not as good as the first
too, but I think it was because it was late and I was tired.
Yeah, and I'm watching it late too. I'm laying in bed watching it late. Yeah, so that's I'll be ready by Wednesday.
So thank everybody for coming through. Thank you, Renee. Thank you, RC. Thank you, DeMarcus, Steve, Miss T. All in for me. Miss Nisi, Kirtland, Antonio, Antoine, Dante Penn, and Terra One Body Specialist, Suburbia Jones, and Daria. Thank you guys for coming through. Thanks for coming out. God bless and have a good night, y'all.
Put me up in that algorithm and holla at your girl.